What's good, Horror Horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another unboxing for you. And yes, it is your boy Horror Gamer's time of the month. But I also got a couple more packages. So without further ado, let's get it. That is right, Horror Horde. This is your boy Horror Gamer's favorite time of the month. It's HorrorPack time. And if you don't know what HorrorPack is a monthly subscription, like mystery box that's full of horror goodies. You can either get the DVD version, which is like $20 a month, or you can spend an extra $5 and get the Blu-ray version. They send you 4 movies, sometimes 5. If the Blu-ray is a double feature. So, without further ado, let's just get right into this month's Horror Pack and see what kind of goodness we got this month. We're going to dive right in. And as per Horror Pack, they always send it in this nice little bubble wrap white bag here. And let's see. So, we got 4 Blu-rays, 1 slipcover, and let's just dive right into it. Alright, and the first one we got, unfortunately your boy Horror Gamer already has it, but it's a hell of a good movie, and that is Case 39. And this says, Academy Award winner Renee Zellweger stars in this terrifying supernatural thriller about a social worker who has been assigned to the unusual and disturbing case of Lilith Sullivan, a girl with a strange and mysterious past. When Emily Zellweger opens her home in an attempt to help Lilith, it turns into a deadly nightmare. She may not survive. Co-starring Bradley Cooper, Case 39 is a heart-stopping chiller with startling surprises that lead to a shocking and sinister ending. And yes, this is one of my favorite movies. I probably went to go see this like 3 or 4 times in the theater. It was that good. But, like I said, unfortunately I have it, so this is probably going to be put in a giveaway pile. Case 39. Unfortunately, that is one of the risks that you come across getting these horror subscription boxes, especially when you've already started building your collection. You run into double sometimes, but I ain't mad at it. And the next one I heard this was actually really good. And I was half contemplating on buying it on digital. And it's called Anna and the Apocalypse. Apparently, this is like a musical zombie apocalypse movie. I've heard good things. I've heard a lot of people say it was a really good movie. It says, delightfully gruesome, charming, often clever, and unsuspectingly moving, too. One of those rare horror movies to leave you with good holiday cheer. So apparently, it's also like a Christmas movie. And it says, a zombie apocalypse threatens Christmas cheer of the sleepy town of Little Haven, forcing Anna and her friends to fight, and sing their way to survival. And in the apocalypse, I'm definitely interested in checking that out. That looks like some good fun. So I've seen the preview and it looks awesome. It looks gory as shit. And you know your boy Horror Gamer loves the gore. So, and in the apocalypse, that's what's up. And the next one is the Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray, and it's called Scream Test. And there's Felicia Rose on it. And this says, after damaging her vocal cords on her last low-budget horror film, veteran scream queen Angie Newborn is sent to an exclusive isolated resort to rest and recover. But a deranged killer is slaughtering the guests by copying scenes from her movies. It's lights, camera, murder in this comedic horror romp. That sounds actually kind of fun. You know, that sounds like it's going to be a fun ass movie. I like it's, you know, it seems corny and cheesy, just the right amount of cheese. Definitely excited to check that out. Scream Test. That looks like a good time. Sounds like it's going to be a good time, so yeah. And then last but not, oh shit, how does HorrorPack. No, your boy Horror Gamer is a Resident Evil guy. In this final Blu-ray of the HorrorPack, we have Resident Evil Vendetta, which is the third, I believe, the second or third movie of the CGI. I think it's like a trilogy of CGI movies. I forget what the second one is, but we got Degeneration a couple horror packs ago, and so now they give us this one, and I'm excited. I haven't seen this one yet, but I heard this one was pretty good too. And there's an action sequence in it with Chris and Leon and just murdering a whole shitload of zombies. And I've seen this clip, and they put like music to it and stuff. It's pretty badass. They look like some bad motherfuckers in this clip, so I can't wait to see it. It says, when a fearless enemy out for revenge unleashes a brutal and deadly new virus, BSAA Captain Chris Redfield enlists the help of Agent Leon S. Kennedy and Professor Rebecca Chambers to bring down the Death Merchant and save New York City. So damn, they're bringing a few of the characters back from the fucking games. Chris, Leon, and Rebecca. That's what I'm talking about. So pumped to see this. I can't wait. It's going to be epic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is this month's horror pack. Very happy. Only one double. You can't beat that. 4 Blu-rays, $25.99 a month. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below, so that way, if you guys are interested, y'all can get yours today. Now, I got 2 more things to unbox, so let's jump right into this. This one I pre-ordered a while back, and I got it about a week and a half ago. And like I said, it might not be horror related, but it still, in my opinion, kind of fits in the genre. And that is the Mortal Kombat Steelbook. Ooh, look at that shit. That shit is sexy as fuck, right? Look at that. Scorpion on the front like a bad motherfucker. And it says, MMA fighter Cole Young must train to unlock his true power and stand with Earth's greatest champions against the enemies from Outworld in a high-stakes battle for the universe. Yeah, if you guys don't know, this is one of my favorite movies of 2021 so far. It was Godzilla vs. Kong and this so far have been the 2 that, like, for me, really stand out. I know a lot of people had issues with this, but this movie was fun, and I really enjoyed it. For me, it kind of stayed true to the game, even though they added the extra character. Like, the fatalities were on point, and the gore was on point. And this one was definitely one of my favorites of the year so far. So, Mortal Kombat Steelbook. I'll definitely be doing an unboxing of this later for y'all to check out. So we could take a look at the artwork on the back and on the inside. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. Now, this is the biggie. Because a couple days ago, I made a rant video about Jeff Bezos flying into space in a giant blue metal dildo. And I was getting a notice that my book is going to be 2 weeks late. But I guess somebody heard me. And I got a package today. And it is this gorgeous bitch. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Itchy Tasty, the unofficial history of Resident Evil. And this says, you see that mysterious door in the shadows? Will you survive? This is the definitive behind-the-scenes account of Capcom's horror video game series of Resident Evil, one of the most popular, innovative, and wildly influential franchises of all time. Industry expert Alec Anal, something like that, spent 2 years interviewing key figures from the series' first decade, among them such legendary game creators as Takuro Fujiwara. I apologize if I'm murdering these names. Yokishi Akamoto, Shinji Mikami, and Hideki Kamiya. Here he tells the inside story of how Resident Evil was envisioned in the late 1980s, how it unexpected how its unexpected and unprecedented success saved Capcom from financial trouble, how the series struggled at the turn of the century. That's because you made it too action-packed. You went away from what worked with the survival horror, and then you wanted to make it into a fucking action movie with quick time events the whole game. Like, that's why it struggled, but that's not here nor there. And eventually, how a new generation of creators was born after the landmark release of Resident Evil 4. In my opinion, after Resident Evil 4, for me, while Resident Evil 4 was a great game, in my opinion, that was the beginning of the end there for a while of Resident Evil. Because like I said, shit turned actiony after that. Itchy Tasty narrates the development of each Resident Evil game released between 1996 and 2006, interspersed with fascinating commentary from the creators themselves, showing the ways that wider industry trends and Japanese society influence their work, and offering brand new insight into the groundbreaking feats, both artistic and technical, that helped the series become the world-conquering franchise it is today. Ooh, Itchy Tasty. Y'all need to let me know in the comments section if you guys want me to do a Horror Gamer Reads with this, and I'll be hella happy to do it. But this is something your boy Horror Gamer is going to tackle himself at one point. Definitely going to get into this and read this myself. But if you guys want a Horror Gamer Reads Itchy Tasty, let me know in the comment section and you got it. So, but yeah, Horror Horde, I think, we made out like fucking bandits here, bruh. We got five awesome Blu-rays. One of them, unfortunately, is a repeat, but it is what it is. 5 awesome Blu-rays. 1 amazing book. Can't ask for much more than that. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with that dingly ding ding button. Every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these unboxings, you're in the know. Also, when you're done doing that, head on over to the official Horror Gamer Patreon and see what kind of cool stuff I got for you guys out there. We do movie nights on Saturdays. We do birthday requests. We do all kinds of stuff. Then, after all that's said and done, head on over to the Z Network and see what we got going on out there. A bunch of us creators got together and just created something special for everybody. It's like we all threw a bunch of stuff in a pot and bam, we got a beautiful stew of just greatness. So check that out. And then when all that's said and done, go to wherever you have your podcast, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and check out your boy Horror Gamer and his homegirl, Gabby Gore, on Horror Haven LLC, where we get together each week and we have a discussion on something horror, anything horror. We just put up a couple days ago, we put up a video, or we put up a podcast about the Fear Street trilogy, how we felt about it. Go check that out. And conveniently enough, the links for everything I just mentioned are going to be in the description box below. So definitely go check those out. Your boy Horror Gamer took all the guesswork out for you. All of it. All you got to do is click a couple times and that's it. And then you're open to a world of just terrific, horrifying greatness. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.